V'nira od, ki ma she'omar kan upoga bo odom echod. It says Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma was walking down the street, and he met a person. Poga bo odom echod. Pirush nidma lo echod bidmus odom v'wasoton. A person met him. He says, what does it mean? What do we have to talk about? Pogabo. We have to give the background. Pogabo odom echod. He says he was bidmus odom v'wasoton. It was in human form, but really was soton. Asher derech soton lefom lahasis odom lidmus lidamos laodom. Soton presents itself as a human being. Ufomim lo fashamayim. Akol fi inyan. Soton presents itself in many things. When we say, doesn't say the person was soton. Why is this person coming to me? It's like you're walking down the street and somebody offers you something to buy. And you should ignore him. Well, all of a sudden you're coming to me. Go to someone else. That's the Satan. The Satan brought this kind of person to you to entice you to whatever, for whatever it may be. Idmi leke ofo, kan idmi leke gavro, even though he's learning it means literally that. It says the person approached him. He says, usually, I was walking, I met a person. You don't say the person met you. You met the person. So what does it mean? The person met me. He recognized that when he was being approached, he's being approached to be enticed. And therefore, he rejected the man. He knew immediately. He identified him. Rak upoga bi dover ze poga nikro kashe yivka bi dover kamo ze. Something came upon me. That's what Yosef ben Kisma is saying. Something came upon me. Neisharo hasodin shoy mizboded. Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma derech mod. We said earlier, Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma was fully immersed in Torah. Fully immersed in Torah. And all of a sudden, somebody came to try to pierce that mindset. Idmi lekegavra lahosisos lasir min haTorah. Aydei she'omei elov Rebbe ritzon tishtobed b'mkomenu. Do you want to come live in our location? Ve'etilcha elef alofim. V'zeh ma'aseh soden bevarid losis tzadikim. Opportunities present themselves. You know, things seem to, to be glimmer and glitter. But the question is, what is it? So the Maharal says, "V'efsheke Eliyahu zal hoyo." Maybe this person was really Eliyahu, a Navi. Kedei lahagdul schorobo kiyodei shkach v'kach yoshim. Since he knew, this is, the Gemara says in Brochus, the Yisurim Shalavo. What's Yisurim Shalavo? That a person who's really special, very pure, so he does everything we say from tzara agro, right? According to one's pain, difficulty, that determines the value of the mitzvah. So if a person does everything natural, without any resistance, any difficulty. So if that is the case, his opportunity is not as great. So Hashem gives Yisurim to that person, makes his life complicated, some degree of suffering. Despite the suffering, he'll do the mitzvah to increase the value of his mitzvah. But the Gemara says, what's Yisurim Shalava Shembo Bittul Torah Ve'imbo Bittul Tefillah? If it interferes with your Torah, your Tefillah, then it's Yisurim Shalava, then it's an atonement, then it's kapara. So over here, because Eliyahu was sent him to increase his schar, that she presented with this very almost offer which he can't turn down. Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma turned it down. To increase his schar. He says, Ki yodea shekach v'kach yoshev. Because Eliyahu knew exactly what he was going to respond. Chem mor per gimel the Taidi says, Reb Shimon Olos, I mean, pogabo odom echod.
Is this the same Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma that was davening against the wall? That was the dilapidated wall?
No. That was Rabbi Yossi. It was Rabbi Yossi. Wasn't Rabbi Yossi? No, that was Rabbi Yossi. That's Rabbi Yossi. That's not. This is Rabbi Yossi. Different person. Different Tana. You have Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Shemuel. You have different Rabbi Yossis in the Gemara. They're all Tanoim. All the Rabbi Yossis are Tanoim, but different people. Tamid poga biyodem echod pirsha tosa shom b'sech zerach eretz or Eliyahu hanovi kam kivrotz laharos lo shel yargo lasus kach Vevshu Rabbi Yossi. Oh, Alan, sometimes you read ahead without even realizing you're reading ahead. Alan, it's a good thing he reads English well. Okay. So he says, maybe there's Rabbi Yossi, the story where Elio by the runes. He brings this. Elio waited for me at the entrance of the runes. Vu nigla elov bekad b'dmus odom. Kedei zakoso sheom elov dvorim elu nirim. Matu yiturz lo gamki brov hashelos mashlo hischa Rabbi Yossi l'hagdim lo sholom. Ki pisum bo elov vu lo ro achnos lo sholom. He came upon him suddenly. Usually if it's a regular person comes from a distance. So you have a sense a person's coming. How did he not notice him? The answer is this was unusual. He suddenly appeared because he's a malach. Good.
For me, there are two people who approach you. So either it's Eliyahu and Avi or it's son. How do you know which one it is? And it's a different reaction.
But either way, but it's a test. Either way, it's a test.
Yes, sure.
Either way, it's a test. ולקח הוא צריך לומר גם כשנוס לו שלום. הכל בו דבר שלו יאודם דאלמו, הוי אודם דאלמו, הגדם רבי יוסי אלף שלום. כך לא שואל את רבי יוסי מי עתו בברי, שבברי הסודן יודע עושו, רק שואל עושו מאיזה מוקם עתו. אם עוד דבורים זה מבור. You have to have a sense of certain things. Certain people approach you, you have to limit your conversation and just keep going. Just have to keep going. Many, many things. Many things catch our eye and we have to just keep going. You can't allow yourself. Many things. Somebody told me, I'm not going to mention the name, it was after the war. A lot of the Jews, Paris, a lot of the refugees after the war, if they weren't in the DP camps, they came to Paris. And there are two people with phenomenal minds. And one person, very world-renowned person today, personality, not going to mention name, but he told me the story. Today, quasi-religious, observant, world famous, and for many things. And he comes from a religious family. After the war, he went through a concentration camp with this other person who was also in a concentration camp. And they were both in Paris. And there was a certain professor. I don't think he was a Jew. He was the equivalent of, I think he was a philosopher. And the question is to enroll in his course in the university in Paris. But it was like intoxicating. His hashkafa was so bad for a Jew, but it was intellectualism beyond. He was a great intellect, this person, this professor. And the question is, are you going to take that route, or are you going to take a different route? And they learned together in yeshiva before the war, these two people. They came from the same town, and the other person said, not interested. He took that route. And he learned he went under this professor, and his Yiddishkeit was really in very bad shape afterwards. And he said to me, I had this conversation about 3 years ago with him in Israel, and he said to me, this person went and he became this great Talmud Chacham, he wrote many Svarim, he mentored many students, and he had built a yeshiva, and he has a following. I went. This person has a family, married, younger, he married much later, and it wasn't the same. He was almost like regretting the decision that he made right after the war. Here, this is 3 years ago. He's talking about 1945 when he was in Paris. This is the thing, You have a situation. It's very attractive, enticing. You just keep going and say, I'm not interested. He took the wrong route. And he admittedly said, I made a mistake. Okay? Alan, I'll tell you breakfast it was. Yeah, okay. Speaks in a lot. He speaks in goes to the White House sometimes too.
Yeah, I don't know who the other.
He's been to Sweden too. He passed away about a year ago. Menashe Klein. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't cold. It wasn't hot. Okay. David's not back today.
Oh,